Okay, we're live. How is everybody doing? I just wanted to do a quick live stream to see how this will come out. We're testing, probably ridiculous. I don't know if we'll do this again. 4K, 60 frames per second, but whatever. Let's see if this will all go well. So far, the bandwidth looks okay. Yeah, 4K. Should be 60, but we'll see. I don't know how this all works sometimes, but we'll do the best we can. Hope everybody's doing okay. Good to see Fan Lee. We haven't seen you in a while. Let me move you over here. Again, very informal tonight. Just wanted to do a quick live stream. Good to see Montauk Whaler. Bonjour to Frank Cab. How are you, my friend? How's everything? All right. Can you hear me and see me okay? Yeah, nice hours. Yeah, I'm just testing. I want to see if this comes out in 4K. This is what I really wanted to do. Should be 4K 60. Even 1440p it might be. Let's see. No, it says 4K 60. All right. So it looks like the bandwidth is okay. I don't even know how many we have of you here. Let's see. 12 of you. Okay, not too many, but that's all right. And no planned agenda. I just wanted to say hi, just see how everybody's doing. I did a video I dropped this week, 2 videos actually. I did the Acer Predator Triton 300 SE, which I actually liked. And I did also the full review, my 30-day review of the Lenovo Yoga, or depending where you are, IdeaPad Slim 7 Carbon with its 14-inch OLED display. And bonjour to Fab, not the only one. Looking nice. Okay, Michael, good to see you. Michael Pepper Tech is here. All right. Looks decent. Okay, Shane, that's good to hear. Again, I'm going to unlist this. I'm not going to keep this up after we're done. This is a totally informal. Just wanted to do some testing. But while you're here, might as well hit that like button. Get it spread out over YouTube so I can get it seen by as many people as possible. Now, this is 4K 60 I'm streaming at. It's taking up a lot of bandwidth, but it seems like it's holding up so far. But again, I can't guarantee anything as it goes along. The other thing is, if you want to become a member, of course, you could always become a member. It helps out on a monthly basis. Super chat, super stickers are there. You like the Slim 7 Carbon, Bill Wood. All right. I like it too. I have it here if you want to look at it, but I do have the video dropping the next day or so, my full review of the Slim 7 16-inch with the IPS display. That is really, really nice. So I look forward to bringing that to you as well. Looks like we have 11 people here so far. Okay, so it's a small little turnout. Impromptu testing here. No big deal. Watching it now. Okay, Bill, good. Yeah, it's doing okay, all right? So that Slim 7 Carbon OLED 14-inch, I think we're approaching 10,000 views in the first 48 hours. That's actually pretty good, the way it really has slowed down early this year. We're coming out of January, which was terrible. February, seems like things are starting to ramp up. Now, I did go to New York since the last time I did a live stream. And boy, I got a chance to see some stuff that was announced for MWC, which is obviously in Barcelona. But the company that I went to meet with is doing it in New York. And I got a chance to play with some new stuff, some really cutting edge stuff, and some very exciting stuff that will be announced next week. So stay tuned. I will have video on that. I took some video and obviously got some hands-on time with some really good stuff. So if you want to, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on social media. You don't want to you don't want to miss anything. Thanks, Shane. 4K looks really clear in the full screen mode. Okay. Yeah. So this camera that you're looking at in 4K is actually a 6K camera. It's the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro. And I use that to shoot my A-roll and some B-roll now. And then, of course, I could switch it over to this. And this is the Sony A6400. And then the overhead, we have and again, I just have this. This is the HP Elite Folio I've been using. I took it to New York, actually, to that event, and didn't have to plug it in. It really had good battery life, and it had always-on connection. Worked out really well. And that's camera number 3, and that is the Sony FDR AX33, which is a camcorder, believe it or not. And then this is the Sony AX700 prosumer camera as well. So those are the cameras that I have here today. There are 4 cameras. And then, of course, again, this is the main camera today. So it seems like hitting a little late since the 2022 stuff is coming along. So this is a weird situation, Bill, that I find myself in, and the channel seems to be sort of in between, in limbo a little bit, because we're not yet getting the U processors or the P processors of the Alder Lake or the Ryzen 6000U series yet. They should be coming imminently, so I should be getting some stuff soon. But sort of like we're in between, we're in a waiting or holding pattern. So the stuff that was late last year is now filtering in now. For instance, the OLED version of that Slim 7 Carbon, the 16-inch version. Again, these are probably, I would imagine, should have come out sometime last fall. Instead, we're getting it now. So I have to deal with what I can get, and I'm not going to tell them, no, don't send it. I was looking forward to these laptops, and I'm glad I did, because they are actually some of the better values for what you're going to get, especially for those premium specs. And I thought the displays were excellent, and I thought the performance was very good, considering you're not breaking the bank for these laptops. Now, you can get that Slim 7 Carbon OLED thing for about $1,283, and that one has a discrete GPU, the MX450, not the one that I have. I have the one with the integrated Radeon graphics. Remember, it's running the Ryzen 7 5800U. So that's pretty interesting stuff, you know, as far as the what came out. And I think it's still a good deal here, because again, you're not breaking the bank. And I'm going to keep harping on that, because we're seeing very expensive laptops coming out. Some laptops like the Zephyrus the G14 from Asus actually is coming out more expensive than its previous model. I hope to be getting one in very shortly. And so it's nice to see where a laptop comes in here, mid-tier, not going to break the bank, but gives you some pretty premium specs for the most part. So that's where I stand on that. I thought it was very good. I now have the 16-inch version coming out this week. I will give you that full review. Again, also very good. And I can even bring it on. I have it here. I just hit my dog with my foot. Sorry, Max. And so we have it here. And you can see this is the Carbon. This is not the Carbon. This is the 16. And you can see it here. Let me see if I have any juice on it. Now, the difference between this and I showed you the IdeaPad 5 Pro was that this power button is on the side as opposed to on the top on that one. So I don't know if I have any juice on it, but it looks like I have some. There's Max. You can see him walking around the studio. And again, I didn't plan anything tonight. So this is just a test to see if this 4K. Now, it's running pretty low. I'm going to have to plug it in. So just give me a second while I get the plug out. Let me just do that. All right, so here we go. Cool. See you in the next scheduled Sunday thing. All right, man. Take care. I know it's late, Handquake. Even here, well, it's not that late. 8:12. Okay. See you soon, my friend. Got Brian Linares here, and we got Puerto Rico here. Saludos, my friend, Christian Anguilo. Love your videos. Oh, I'm glad you like it, man. We got 12 people. Not bad. Now, yeah, this has the numeric keypad. You don't like it because it means that the keyboard and the trackpad are not centered, and that is correct. You can see it's off to the side a little bit. So not great in that regard. But as you can see here, other than that, I mean, look, some people love it, some people hate it. That's just the way it is. Very divisive, the numeric keypad. Again, that we saw with the HP Spectre X360, that 16-inch with the OLED, non-OLED version, didn't have the keypad this time, the numeric keypad. So some people were not happy about that. Some people were happy about that. It's just a matter of personal preference. All right. And then, of course, you can see here, this is a glossy display, and it has pretty much everything you'd want as far as the resolution is 2560 by 1600. Now, the great part about this, and I can plug in the HDMI here, and I can show you that, hold on, let me get this right. So we got that. Okay, and then if I go here, give me a second here. There we go. I figured it out. So, and I can take myself off of here. Again, very impromptu tonight. And if you go here, you can see it's 2560 by 1600. But the good news is, if you go into the advanced display settings, you could see here, it's 120 hertz. So 120 hertz means you're going to get the really smooth scrolling and all the things you definitely like. You like the arrow keys. So you can see the arrow keys here, pretty convenient to use them. Obviously, the placement is very important to a lot of people. So I understand that that's very important. And there it is. I mean, this is a all metal design. You can see it here. There's very little flex on the chassis, hardly any give. So really, it is a great looking laptop, very understated, and it's not going to break the bank, as I said. And that, to me, is something really good in terms of saving money. You don't want to spend money unnecessarily, especially in these times right now. We have 19 of you. Okay, we're starting to get some people here. Now, this is not an OLED display. So what you're seeing here is not an OLED display. This is an IPS display. The OLED is for the 14-inch. Now, I don't know if they do make a 16-inch. I thought they did, but it's not here in North America on the 16-inch model. But it is an IPS display, 120 hertz, 500 nits of brightness, so you're not going to suffer in that way. It's also an HDR 400 display, so if you want to get high dynamic range, you definitely can use this to watch high dynamic. And there you can see, let's make sure this does have that. And there you can see you can enable play or stream in HDR, high dynamic range. As you can see there, it's enabled. So if you do have high dynamic range content, it'll actually look pretty good. It'll look great, actually. I was very, very impressed with that. And so that is the story with the Lenovo Yoga 16-inch, the Slim 7 16-inch IPS display. Now, I don't know if it's going to drop off with the bandwidth. We may have some issues. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to do 4K 60. Don't know how long we're going to go tonight. We'll see. I just wanted to do a quick live stream, see how everybody's doing anyway. I know it's late where everybody is. 23 of you watching, I see. So definitely not the most ideal time to do a live stream. But again, I was just trying to fiddle with some settings here. Wanted to just said, what the hell? Let's just go live. Let's see how it goes. If it comes in and out in terms of the bandwidth, so be it. I agree, according to Shane. He says, I agree with Bill about the numpad and off-center trackpad being a turnoff. Again, it's just a matter of personal preference. If you're going to want to crunch numbers, and I guess, obviously, it's good. Some games, it takes advantage of it, of course. So, again, it's just a matter of what you prefer. Now, according to Bill, it'll be interesting to see if the speakers are as good as the Carbon since it doesn't have any upward firing speakers. So the speakers are good on this, and I'll talk more about that in the full review. Very good, actually. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I think they're decent on these. I didn't think they were the outstanding. And again, there are some compromises in certain things, but there are Dolby Atmos speakers, so you're going to get the enhanced spatial audio. I would say they're adequate, and I'll talk more about it in the upcoming video, and that should be dropping the next day or so. We've got M. Fitri Shukri watching from Malaysia, so welcome. I'm streaming in 4K 60. That's 4K. The resolution is 60 frames per second. I don't know if this is way overkill. I'm probably killing all my bandwidth, but I wanted to see how it would turn out. So figured let's do a test live stream. I'm going to unlist it when it's done anyway, so let's just go for it. Now, the video that I released this week is doing okay. The Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 7 Carbon OLED has close to 10,000 views already, so that's pretty good. I also released my video on the Acer Predator Triton 300 SE. Who makes these names, I don't know, but that's also pretty good. If you joined us late, I was just telling everybody earlier that I just came back from New York last week, and I was able to attend a press briefing from a major OEM, and I thought what I saw in terms of what's being announced for MWC is really good. And I'm going to have some hands-on time and video that I will bring to you when the embargo lifts. So as soon as that is lifted, I will bring you some content on that. And again, I'm excited about this year. As I mentioned earlier in other live streams and other videos, I think this is going to be the year of the PC, the laptop. I think this is going to be a really great year where we're going to see these hybrid work environments. We're going to need a good PC. We're going to need a good laptop, and then maybe something in between. So that is where I think we stand, and I think that's been pretty good. Good to see Menon Dwarka from Toronto. Good to see you, my friend. All right. So we got 22 of you watching. Very, very quiet tonight. Again, test live stream. Didn't expect a lot of people, which is good. Just wanted to get this all squared away. I will start doing regular live streams once some of these laptops start filtering in. I did take delivery today from Lenovo, the Lenovo ThinkPad P17 Gen 2. That is a mobile workstation. They just sent it to me. I don't know what specs, but hopefully good specs. It's a powerhouse. It's a workhorse. So I will have that video very, very soon on that. So that just arrived today. According to Bill, do you think the new U processors from AMD will be a big step up? So let me see how I can do this, because certain things I can't talk about. I think there will be a step up. Yes, I do think they will be a step up from the previous generation. How much so? We have to wait and see. But I definitely think you'll notice a difference, and I think that's good. And I think the Alder Lakes, the 12th gen Alder Lakes from Intel, also really made a lot of strides. And I think you're going to be really happy with the U series and the P series that we're going to see. So those are going to be some very, very interesting laptops being released this year. As I mentioned, the year of the laptop, no doubt about it. So yeah, Bill, I think that I'm looking forward to that AMD Ryzens that are coming out, and I think they're going to be great. All right. What else can we talk about? This is what happens when you don't plan anything 20 minutes in and you figure out, well, what the hell are we going to talk about? But I just wanted to say hi, so it's no big deal. Let me get a drink here. Hold on. So maybe I just wanted to see myself in 4K 60. Who knows? But whatever. Cheers, everybody. And then, of course, MWC is coming. I'm not going to Barcelona. I thought about it. I met with the OEMs in New York that I needed to meet with. They're going to have all their announcements coming. So I didn't feel like it was worth going, since all the main players that I deal with are here, so in the U.S. So I didn't really have to go anywhere. But big announcements are coming. Big things are coming. Very, very good. I want to show you something that really pisses me off. Now, This is the bloatware that I've been talking about on this. And of course, McAfee, this is real crap. And I didn't uninstall it on purpose because I wanted everybody to see what kind of crap that they're loading this on. And I love Lenovo, you know that. I love those guys. But, you know, if you're going to be putting this stuff on all your laptops, I'm not happy about that. So we'll see. Can you watch high dynamic range on a new Spectre 16 with OLED and NVIDIA? So I don't think that, I think I made a mistake in that video. I said it was HDR. I don't think it is. I think you can watch in 4K, but I don't believe that's not an HDR panel. So I will be putting something in that video. I don't have it. I gave it back to HP. So I'm pretty sure that's correct what I just said, but I will have to put in a correction. What has me fired up these days? Well, what has me fired up? Well, a lot of things. Isn't that after the dark show about, yeah, F this, right? What has me fired up? Well, the bloatware, for one, that we just saw on this laptop fires me up. I'm not happy about that. The world, they're about to go to war, or there is a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. That's not good for anybody. And I don't know what fires me up. I wish more views on the channel would be better. Who knows? According to Menon, anything coming up that advances the form factor of the laptops like the Asus ZenBook Duo, there are some stuff that I can't talk about, unfortunately, but there are some cutting edge stuff that I got a chance to see. And when I went to New York, and I'm not going to tell you who I saw there, but I saw a follow-up to a very cutting-edge device that I thought really takes it to the next level. I thought the first version of that product really was a first version, beta product in a sense. And now it's getting more mainstream and it's getting more useful and more practical. And I think it's going to be really, really exciting. I can't wait to tell you guys, but I can't talk about it. So I'm under embargo on that. So, but I did get a chance to use some really good stuff there. So that was pretty good. Again, I reached out to Asus as well, and hopefully they'll be sending me stuff. So there you go. And Vine, VYN, FYI. Okay. Yana. So I read Cyrillic a little bit. So Yana Yav, and I'm going to probably butcher your name. I think that's a Yana Yavlukalia. I think you're a woman, right? Yana? I think so. Anyway, welcome. I just butchered your name. Sorry. But fuck it. It's the After Dark show. All right. Let's see. 23 people watching. When will we start to see laptops with the U processors? Very soon. We're almost there. I know I've been waiting. I saw some. I'm going to tell you something. I saw some. I can't tell you who, from who, or what model. But I am excited about some of these laptops that are coming. You're going to like them. Put it that way. Just keep it between us. I said that much. Good to see Evan Spivak again. I saw you the last live stream. Good to see you today. Again, I wanted to test this to see if we could do 4K 60. Looks like we are. And the bandwidth's holding up. So that's good news. Pressure HP into coming out with that giant monitor computer combo. So you're talking about the HP NV34. You know, this is why you see this New York background. The photos are back because I had to send that back to HP. I was hoping they wouldn't ask for it back, but they did. It was available, by the way, and some people bought it through my affiliate link, so thank you. But you can get it. Some Girl, 5 Rock. So I don't know where you are, but you should be able to at least. It comes and goes stock. So I'll reach out to HP and I'll see where we are in terms of the stock. But again, I have no control over that. That's HP and logistics department or whatever. Any new fanless laptops coming soon, like the Galaxy Book S? So I got a chance to see a laptop, and again, I'm under embargo. I will be able to talk about it next week, so just bear with me. I got to see one. It is fanless. It is running a Snapdragon 8CX Gen 3, and I got to tell you, I am excited for ARM processors. And I got to tell you, this is a big stride over the previous gen. Again, I'm not going to tell you which model or which manufacturer, but I got a chance to see one, and the form factor, the style, the longevity with the battery life, very, very good. So stay tuned. We'll talk more about that. Shane just picked up the Spectre X360, the 14 OLED, which I love. I'm glad you like it. It is a very nice addition to your lineup. Yeah, well, 3:2 aspect ratio, 3000 by 2000 resolution OLED display, all metal build, premium build with the gem cut corners and the pen support and everything that you love about the Spectre line. It's there. It's portable. I love the 3:2 aspect ratio, the taller nature, the vertical nature of it. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, Fab, what I played with and I had a chance to get some hands-on time with, we'll talk more about that next week. Fanless, it's a Snapdragon, really good stuff, next-gen stuff. I'm excited about it. You know, I just showed you in the earlier part of the live stream, I was telling you that, and I showed you the HP Elite Folio. That's the pull forward. I could bring it back if you want, but I've been using that as my travel laptop to go to New York, to go wherever, because I love having that always-on connection. Now, the performance is not groundbreaking, but it's good enough for what I need on the road, to surf the web, to watch movies, great battery life. Obviously it's always connected, pen support, really nice design with that faux leather or vegan leather. I like it. The new Zephyrus G14 has to be reviewed by you, and I did reach out to Asus, so hopefully they'll be sending me one soon. And I see we have 35 people, so we're starting to gain some momentum, as been the case always with these impromptu live streams. So yeah, AKView, hopefully I'll be getting it soon. And good to see you, my friend. I think you haven't been here for a while. How many laptops do you have, Shane? I'm sure Shane has part of his collection, but I probably beat you all. Not because I want to, because I got to get rid of some of them, send them back, but because they come in and I have to review them. Obviously, eventually I send them back. Now, that HP NV34, that old one, I had begrudgingly sent back this past week. So, but they asked for it back. They only had a limited number of review units, so I sent it back, which I'm happy to do because there's new stuff coming anyway. Let's see, what else? Got one PM991A. What is that? I'm probably tired, so I'm not thinking straight. Right now, it's 8:30 p.m. Pacific time here in Las Vegas. All right, so we have the different cameras here. Let me go here. This is just a different angle. And that's why you see back behind me the New York photos, not all of them, but some of them, and I still have to hang them, but you've been hearing that for years. I've been here since years now, my friend. Yeah, AK, man. I know. I don't forget. You see, I don't forget. You've been here. Don't call it a comeback, my friend. So there you go. Good to see you, my friend. I'm really happy you are here, though. Any other questions or comments? Speak now. Come on. Let's see what we have. 44 of you. So just when I want to not wrap it up, I want to go a little bit longer, but beginning, there was hardly anybody here. Again, I was just trying to test it. I'm not going to keep this live, probably. I'll probably unlist it when it's done. Any word on the Dell XPS 15 2022? Curious if it will keep the same design as the 2021 or switch to the X13 Plus design. Well, I don't have any information on the 15 yet. I do anticipate we will get some information soon. Now, I did get a chance to check out the XPS 13 Plus back last month or back in December when I went to New York to meet with Dell for the CES lineup. Good to see you, William. And and I got a chance to play with that. And Really like it, although I think it's a little bit of a controversial design on that XPS 13 Plus. But we'll talk more about it as I get a unit into the studio, so I should be getting one. And then, of course, the XPS 15, 95, I guess it would be the 9520, I anticipate is what it'll be named. And I don't have any information yet. And I do anticipate we will get some information soon. Evan liked my review of the Lapao 15.6-inch portable monitor from last year. After buying it, it works well, isn't expensive at all. Yeah, isn't that a great value? I thought it was a really good bang for the buck. And I have a new one coming from a different brand, but almost similar type. But this one is a 4K design, 4K resolution rather. So I will have another portable monitor video. And I also have one probably here. Let me just switch here. Probably here, I do have it. So this is a portable monitor from Dell, believe it or not. So if I do the overhead, you can see here, this is a portable monitor from Dell. And I don't know the model number. I think it says it here somewhere. But I'll have some more information. And what it does is it folds out. So it has a little stand, as you see here, and you can see it here. And very light. Now, this is metal. This is cold. Yeah, this is metal. And I'll give you a better view here. And you can see here, let's put that over there, comes with a nice felt case. And it has a USB-C cable that it comes with. And I'm going to do a video on this as well because this one is really nice. And I like the fact that you can fold it flat and it goes right into its case. Really, really nice stuff. I'm loving it actually so far. All right, we got our first super chat from AK, and it's a 40 rupees. So thank you, my friend. You're a good guy, my friend. Good to have you back watching. I know you've probably been here lurking, but it's good to have you here. Making your presence known, and thank you for those 40 rupees. So yeah, I mean it's a really nice lightweight design, and if you like portable monitors, it's a matte display. I believe it might be 2K resolution. I don't remember, but it is very nice, and I could probably plug it in. Let's see if I plug it into this laptop. Let's see. I can probably do that. Let's take this. Although it's going to lose power. I don't know if it needs to be powered in. We'll find out. Let's see if the laptop will power it. Looks like the laptop might power it. And let's see if it sees it. So it's a Dell 14-inch monitor. It might need some power coming in on the other side. I don't know if this port on the USB-C has enough power to power it, but I know it did on another laptop. Hold on, let me get another laptop. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. So here's the Dell. Let's do the Dell XPS 15. Hopefully it has juice. This is the Dell XPS 15. So let's see if it'll power on. Let's see. Let's plug this one in. And let me go to camera 3. And you can sort of get an idea. Okay, so the XPS 15 9510, plugging it in. And then, oh, I'm sorry. Let's just put it this one. And this will be the monitor on this side. Let's see if it has juice. Let's see if this will power it on. A Dell, it is a Dell laptop. And it does. So I haven't used this in a little bit. Let me zoom out a little bit. And again, I don't know if they make other sizes. It comes with this. I'll have all the pricing and everything. I don't think it's too much. We could take a look at it in a moment, but it comes in a nice felt case. You can see it here, and it's using the Dell XPS 15 as a second display. It's actually really good. It's not a touch screen. I would have liked to have been a touch screen like the one from Lenovo had, I think, last year. That was a really good, but I like what I'm seeing here. So if I want to take a Chrome tab, for instance, if I could load it up, what's going on here? Okay, and then I can put it over here, and there you go. And if I want to watch one of my videos, so I can go here. And I love the fact that you can adjust it. And there you go. It's nice. It's matte display, so you don't have to worry about any kind of glare, although it is a little bit of glare, but I have a lot of lights here. So there you go. Good to see my Dell XPS 15 here, huh? Okay. So you like the Dell, but I bought a laptop from them in the 90s for $2,600. This ain't cheap either, some girl. This is pretty expensive also. Yeah, it looks like a laptop without a keyboard. Portable, extremely light. Log in. So I need to log in? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I didn't need to log in. Just needed to get warmed up a little bit. But yeah, as you can see here, very, very nice. Very nice. Can it be placed vertically? Now, I think I read it might be able to. I don't know what happens when you do that. Let's see. Huh. Interesting. Does it switch? No, it doesn't. It didn't do anything. But I don't know if you can do it in the settings. I'm not really sure. I'll have more on it. I just got it the other day, and I really haven't had a chance to play with it too much. But I will check it out. So that's a good question, though, Evan. I'll look into it. So that's it. I mean, that's one just out of the spur of the moment kind of thing to take a look at this. I'll have a link when we're done. I like it. In fact, I can probably, let me just go real quick while the camera's on me. Let me go to my email from my contact over at Dell, and I want to see what he said. Just taking a look. Hold on. So I'd like to give you some. Okay, so this might be it. Hold on. I'm just trying to find the model number on it. Yeah, so it's called the C1422H, the Ultimate Laptop Companion. And I can tell you right now, it really is nice. Just taking a look at it. The C1422H, and let me see, Dell C1422H. Let's just take a look at the price here while we're on here. It's a 16:9, $289. So it comes in at $289. Let me plug the HDMI on this. If I could find all the things here. Okay. Ooh, I got a lot of things going on here. Okay, so if I go here and, oh, it goes to that one. How do I switch to the, there we go. And this is the portable monitor. Not that one. Here we go. Bear with me, folks. Okay. Thought that was it. Hold on. We'll get this working. Why does it want to go? Too many monitors or something. There it is, 289. I can't keep it any, otherwise it likes to go 289. I'll put a link when we're done. Okay, so that's the monitor. Anyway, back to me here. Thanks. All right, 55 of you watching. So it's a 16:9, William. Okay. And is there a chance we have a similar laptop design to the MacBook Pro 14 or 16 running Windows, Intel, or AMD? A lot of them are copying Apple, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see something soon. So there you go. Will you be Chromebooks? Okay, so Chromebooks traditionally don't do too well on my channel. Every time I want to review one, it's a hit or miss proposition. So if something that piques my interest and I think people will watch, I'll definitely review it. But I am interested in it, but it just seems like nobody else is on my channel. But again, I see other channels get it, so maybe it's me. Maybe they don't like me doing it. I think, does OLED good in terms of performance and battery, or should I bought the full HD display? OLED's okay, but of course you'll do better on an IPS display. So my OLED on the Dell 9510, the one I have here, did okay. I don't have any problems with the battery life, but I don't take it out too much. I have more portable laptops that I take with me, but you'll always do better with an IPS panel. But the OLED is absolutely gorgeous. It is my favorite, and I think if you're a content creator, if you're one who makes things like Photoshop or videos, there's probably not a better display out there right now. So there you go. 60 of you watching, so we're really gaining momentum. Again, I'm not going to keep this listed, I don't think, when we're done. So again, for those joining us late, I did my video on the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 7 Carbon OLED. I did the Acer Predator Triton 300 SE. So if you didn't check out those videos, go check them out. The Triton came out last year, but they finally sent me one. So I'm not going to tell them no, and I'm glad I did. It's a really nice 14-inch slim and light gaming laptop. I appreciate that, iClove. You like my videos, so I'm glad you are liking them, and that makes me feel good because now I know, it reaches people, and that's always, obviously, gratification is good to know that people are getting value out of what I'm producing. So I appreciate that. Okay. Any other thing we can talk about? Leave it up to you. Otherwise, we'll probably wind it down soon. I know there are people watching. There's 62 of you. So if you have anything you want to ask me or comment on, go ahead. Otherwise, don't. Okay. All right, people. I don't know how much longer we're going to go, but I'm going to put a link for this monitor here, this portable monitor. I have another portable monitor coming. This is, of course, the Dell XPS 15. According to Sharon S., OLED is gorgeous on your Spectre 16, never going back to IPS. And that's a very that's a very interesting comment because I feel the same way. I love OLED. I know used to be issues with burn-in and all this. I don't think it's really an issue anymore, to be honest. The panels have gotten so good that that's not so much of a concern. I know every now and then, and of course, anytime I do a laptop that has an OLED display, I'll get the comment here and there. It's always that one person that says, what about burn-in? What about burn-in? I haven't had burn-in in any of this. I'm burned out. That's different than the burn in, but I'm burned out from doing all these videos and live streams. But yeah, there you go. Did you review the new Dell webcam? Now, the one that goes around the display, I think, what was it called? Project Ari or whatever it's called, or I don't remember. I got a chance to look at it, but I do have one here. So I did show it, and I did show it in that video for the Dell Inspiron convertible that I did about a couple of weeks ago, and I actually have that here. Let me give you 1 second. Let me just see if I could find it here. Hold on. Okay, so this is, I don't know if this is the one you're talking about. This is the 4K ultra sharp webcam, and this one really nice. And I can actually show it to you if you want. Let me unplug this one. And this actually goes with the Dell really nice, but it can go on any laptop. Let me just put it here. And of course, what I love about this is the fact that you have this magnetic cover, and then we get the cable that it comes with. Okay, somewhere here. Here we go. And it's USB-A, so I'm going to have to get the adapter. Hold on, because remember, no USB-A port on this. But I have one here. And again, that's why I like having USB-A, because then you don't have to run into these issues. But I do have an adapter here, a small one. And you can see it here. And we're going to plug in this webcam. So we'll put it on the other side here. Okay. And let's get the webcam going. So I don't know if this is the one you're talking about, but anyway, I like it that much. So let's go to the camera, and there it is. And I can actually put it on here. Hold on. And here it is. So I think it's a pretty nice 4K webcam. Keeps you in frame. I don't know what settings I have, but it does have all those fancy features and so forth. There it is. Let me know what you think about it. But you can take a look at it here. And I like the fact that you can adjust it. It articulates. USB-A will always be important unless all peripherals are using USB Type-C. I want to buy a new laptop. I'm leaning towards the HP Envy. What do you recommend? I prefer a 17-inch screen. So that's a really nice one, the HP Envy 17. I did a review on that. You know, it's a really nice 17-inch that I just reviewed. It's super light, super thin. The LG Gram 17. And I got to tell you, like that a lot. That was a nice improvement over the previous gen. So it's another good 17. This HP Envy 17, a little bit hefty, but also very nice. Nicely built machine. Good to see Christine Roy here. Too bad Chromebooks don't do well on the channel. I have a Lenovo Flex Chromebook, excellent screen, sound, battery, and it's a 2-in-1. You know, it's a hit or miss on my channel, Christine. I would love to do more Chromebooks, but every time I do one, maybe I get 7,000, 8,000, 5,000 views, which is, I guess, now it's good because when things are really quiet right now. But I'll see. We'll see what's coming out. I saw a few models that are coming out that are looking good, so we'll see. William Cohen says he sees Best Buy is finally getting the Spectre 16 with the graphics card, the RTX 3050, which is the one I just reviewed. After advertising it, it's coming soon for the last 6 months. It's selling for $1,779, and that's actually on sale. That was going for a little bit over $2,000. I think it was $2,029 or something to that effect when I reviewed it a couple of weeks back. So that's actually pretty good. So Dell makes a really nice webcam for those that are wondering. If you have a really crappy webcam, this might be a nice solution. It's called the Dell 4K Ultra Sharp Webcam, and I like it. It has security features at Windows Hello. It's an IR camera. It also has a beauty mode, although I don't need it because I'm beautiful. And then, of course, It has all the, you know, like over the shoulder protection and all that kind of stuff. Walk away or presence detection. It has all that. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Where's the money, man? Where's the money? That's great. No problem. We have 53. I didn't expect so many people today because I just wanted to test to see if this live stream would look pretty decent in 4K. So, and here it is. So we'll see. We're going to do more of these 4K live streams. It's kind of overkill, and it really taxes my bandwidth. I'll tell you that right now. I find it hard to get a mouse with Type-C. You know, that's a good point. But at this point, we should probably get Bluetooth, I guess. But that has its latency issues and so forth even now. So we'll see. Although that's getting better. All right. So let me just check to see how the stream's doing here. It looks like it's doing okay. Looks like it's still going, so that's a good sign. Yeah, we're closing in on 10,000 views on my Lenovo Yoga or IdeaPad Slim 7 Carbon video. That's good. Oh, man, I'm glad you got this stream on your recommend. That's great. So that means you're showing it to people. That's good to hear. So the Chromebook Dragonfly looks amazing. And that was one of the things I was thinking about when I was mentioning hit or miss on my channel. That one I do plan to do once HP sends a review unit. So there are certain things that I will do. You know, again, the last Chromebook I did, remember it was the from HP. I thought it was nice, but it didn't get too many views. It built up after time, but it didn't get any initial views. It did okay after a while, so there you go. So the stream looks good. Okay, Joshua, I'm glad you like it. I did an impromptu live stream to test out to see if this will look good 4K. Maybe I'll keep it public. I don't know. Maybe it's hurt my channel. I don't know, but whatever. Let me go to the analytics. Let me see how many subscribers I've lost as a result of this, because I can see real time. Let's see. Well, it doesn't. It's too early to tell on that, so we'll see. What are you using the software to run the 4K through? So, okay, so you mean the live stream? I'm using Ecamm Live, and it's on my MacBook Pro 16 from 2019. You can actually see it here, right here. And then no buffering or sound issues. And I think it's because of the time. I started around 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, so I don't think we're getting as many traffic around this area as far as the bandwidth or usage. So maybe that helps. I don't know how it would be do during the day here, so we'll see. But so far, so good, right? The YouTube just recommended me to buy the HP Elite Dragonfly. And by the way, that's another great one that I reviewed. The Dragonfly, a couple of versions in. That's another one I took to New York, not this time, but 2 times before that. So this time I took the HP Elite Folio. That's the pull forward. So I'm glad you like it, William. I'm glad the live stream is looking good. Yeah, and this is the one. So this, I've been playing around with certain settings, so hopefully this is going to be okay going forward. All right, so we're now almost an hour. Where does the time go? Time goes by when you're having fun, right? I always say that. Is this the new studio you are building? Looks good. Oh, yeah. So this is, again, I'm supposed to do a tour. I'm waiting for the whole house. It's almost done. Major renovation. Major renovation. What a headache getting supplies. Very expensive renovation. I can tell you that right now. Good morning from Turkey. All right, man. Good morning, Turkey. Good to see you. Good morning. Major renovation. So the studio, you can see behind me, it's a little different. I used to have carpet. Now I have like wood type floors. It's not wood. What is it? It's a vinyl because I needed more of a soundproof, although it's not perfect. I had to go with that. And then, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that's been changed. So I'll have the studio tour at some point. when everything is totally done. But it's never done in my book. No more laptop tile. Remember that, where I laid everything out on the floor to hide the carpet, where I had like 30 laptops? It got ridiculous. It was really embarrassment of riches in a sense. You liked the Dragonfly but couldn't get stock from HP Canada, so you went with the Spectre 14. So the Dragonfly is a great business laptop, but you can't go wrong either with that Spectre. So the 14-inch is one of my favorite, as I mentioned earlier, so you'll be fine with that. Rohit is saying he loved the Yoga Slim Carbon review. I'm glad you liked it, my friend. I know you tested the Surface Pen on it, but any chance can you test a Wacom? It's so close to being the perfect laptop. There's no pen support that I'm aware of. I tried. There is no pen support. Would have been great if that was a convertible, like a real Yoga, and have the pen support. I think it would have been a really good competitor to a Spectre, right? A X360 type thing. Hello to DXB Gaming in India. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. And I think we're getting all the Indian people now. I think it's morning there. It's evening here. It's almost not, just about 9 p.m. Pacific time. So, yes, you remember. you remember the laptop tiles. Yes, those were the good old days. How can I view the subtitles ahead of you talking? Is this live? Dennis, this is the future, my friend. I'm coming to you from the future. What are you talking about? I can read your mind. I can tell you your fortune. Yes, this is live, my friend, in 4K 60. No joke. Dennis is for fun, that's for sure. Good to see you, my friend. Probably getting a lot of these early birds waking up now. Okay. So, yeah, so the Dragonflies are great. HP announced some good stuff coming on that. We got some good stuff coming, I got to tell you. Is Intel Iris better than MX330? You know, always a discrete GPU is going to have an advantage, but I got to tell you that Intel Iris Xe graphics, as integrated graphics, have gotten so good that it's not that much difference anymore. And what they can do with a thin and light laptop without having to put a discrete GPU, it's a pretty nice engineering job, I got to tell you that. No, what city am I living in? I'm in Las Vegas, my friend, this Sin City. That's where I live. I'm originally from New York. If you can't tell from my accent, forget about it. And I'm living here in Vegas. So Joshua's on the East Coast burning the midnight oil. Yes, it's now officially Thursday, right? And that means it's going to be what is today? The 23rd. So it's the 24th for you. Really excited for Elden Ring game. Can't wait. Yeah, a lot of people are excited about that game. Redesigned Yoga line is coming. I can't. There's certain things I can't talk about. I'm under embargo. M2 Max supposedly will surpass Intel. But they said that about the M1, right? And now Intel is back. And now, of course, everybody says the next thing is going to be better. It's always something better. You know, I don't know. I'm platform agnostic. I don't care. Give me the goddamn, excuse me, the after dark show or early morning show, depending where you are. Give me the goddamn good stuff that does the job, that I don't care who makes it, that just works. That's all I care about. Did you completely thaw out from your trip back east? Thank you. Boy, that was cold. So one day I got there, it was in the low 20s. It was pretty cold. The next day, it got a little bit warmer, the day of my meeting, and that was not as cold. But when I got there the day before, boy, that was cold. I got to tell you. I was like, oh, now I know why I left Las Vegas. I mean, now I know why I moved to Las Vegas and left New York. I hope HP updates their Envy line. Yeah. Stay tuned. Any upcoming review on the Ryzen 6000 based laptops? Yes, we have stuff coming. just have to be patient as I wait for review units. Some of the bigger channels probably are going to get it first. That's just the way it is, which is fine. But I'll get them. So just have some patience. Okay, we got good, healthy 50 people watching. Okay. So again, I did go to New York. I'm thawed out, William, and now nice. But it got cool. It got cold here in Las Vegas. Today was a pretty chilly. Actually, I think it was a low of 31 degrees. Of course, it's very dry here, and we don't get too much snow. Sometimes we'll get it in the mountains here, but it doesn't snow very often. I thought I saw a few flakes today, but not really. It was just more of a little bit of rain. But again, it was pretty cold here in Las Vegas. So I went from one cold to another cold. But it wasn't cold when I got back here. It just started to get cold here in Las Vegas. But this is going to be temporary because you know what happens in a few months. It's going to be 100 and, well, it's going to start going up really nice. It'll be really nice for the springtime. And then we're going to get into the really brutal, unbearable heat of the summertime. So we'll see. I'm not looking forward to that. That's for sure. I'm not going to MWC in Barcelona. I met with the OEMs and the brands either in New York or other places already. So for their announcements, and I will have, once the embargo lifts, I will have some videos next week. So stay tuned in conjunction with the start of MWC. I was going to go to Barcelona, but it just wasn't worth it at this point. Not so much financial or anything like that. Just I was afraid to go, and then maybe I'll get stuck there for whatever reason. And then that's just not going to be good for me. So I just decided not this year. I already did CES. I already flew to New York 3 times within the last 2 months to attend press briefings that I've been invited to. So there you go. So many reviewers did not review the Lenovo Legion Slim 7. I think that is a very handy and slim laptop. Yeah, it's a great laptop, especially if you are into gaming and stuff. So, yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that, to be honest. I thought more people would have reviewed it, but, you know, that's just the case. Why do reviewers not pay attention to the HP ProBook line? That's a great point, by the way, Dennis. I just got myself a ProBook 430 G8, and I love the upgradability and all. It's solid. You know, I just doesn't get a lot of recognition for whatever reason. It's a professional line that they have, but it doesn't. I don't think they get as much attention as, say, Lenovo's line or the ThinkPads, rather. Or even Dell's stuff that they do in their professional lines. But yeah, I don't know why. The ProBooks are very, very good machines, that's for sure. I'm surprised they don't send me more of those. I would love to do it. Now, I do have something coming from HP, a mini PC from their Z line, their ZBook line, from their Z line, which I'm a big fan of. So stay tuned. That's going to look really cool. I think what they're doing with that in a small form factor, that's going to be pretty amazing. That's coming very soon on that, so stay tuned. I spoke to Dell on that. Don't know, but did you saw several of reviewers doing it? What's doing what? So I don't know which one, which device you're talking about. What do you think about the new Intel 8 Gen 1? Intel 8 Gen 1, haven't kept up with the reviews lately. So what is the Intel 8 Gen 1? I don't know what that is. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out on something. Intel 8 Gen 1, what is that? Let me know, Joshua. All right. Are you talking about the Alder Lake, which would be 12th gen, if that's what you mean? Those are really good. They're coming very soon. We'll be getting some into the studio. All right. Anything else, people? We're already after an hour. We're supposed to be a quick test live stream to see if this will hold up in 4K, which for the most part it did. Oh, the new S22 processor. I don't know anything about, I don't know, what is the S22 processor? Maybe I'm just tired tonight. Let me see here. Let's see. Oh, are you talking about the Samsung? You can't be talking about that. Oh, you mean the Snapdragon? Yes. Okay. Yes. So I can't talk about certain things regarding this. You're talking about the Snapdragon 8CX. We're up to Gen 3 now. And I got to tell you, I did see a device. I can't tell you from who or what the model is. I did see a device running the Snapdragon 8CX Gen 3. And the big takeaway I got was the performance is equivalent to a Core i5, a 10th gen Core i5. There you go, Joshua. I thought, okay, now we know. Now we're talking. And that is a pretty significant increase or bump in performance over the Gen 2. Now, I carried with me and used as my main laptop the HP Elite Folio, which has the Snapdragon 8CX Gen 2. And this processor that it's going to be good in terms of longevity and all that. So the S22 processor from Qualcomm, again, also ARM-based, will have great battery life, will have great longevity and so forth. Now, the one that I'm talking about, I can't say which model it is. I will be talking about it soon, but they've made tremendous strides, and I'm very excited because what you're getting is a fanless design, a very portable design with excellent battery life and improved performance. So if it all comes together from what I think I've saw it is, I think it's going to be one we're going to be excited about. I can't wait to get it in for review. So yes, now I know what you're talking about, Joshua. So I'm glad we were able to figure that out. All right. I know it's late for some people, so we're going to probably start wrapping it up soon. All right. Anything else before we call it a show? I want to thank the moderators, the few of them that did show up today. I want to thank everybody who contributed to the live stream, whether it be a super chat or a comment or a question. I am very appreciative once again. I want to thank everybody for watching the videos this week, and I will have some new stuff. The next thing up, as I mentioned earlier, will be the Slim 7 Pro 16-inch. That I will have my review, my full review on that. Okay? I didn't see that. Gen 1, yes. Gen 1, the new Gen 1, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 is very power hungry. Yes, I read that also. 10 in the morning in India. So I want to wish everybody a good day in India. I want to thank Joshua for stopping by. And of course, everybody else. I will see you in the next video. And I thought that this looked pretty good, right? 4K 60. Maybe we'll do some more in the future for live streaming. But again, hopefully the bandwidth will cooperate. And we got lucky tonight. All right, William, have a good one.